This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 10, and it reads, Behold, the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth, the rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor any of theirs, neither shall they be wailing for them. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for the wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley, all of them mourning for their iniquity. Jumping down, verse 25, Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders at Great Millstone that rule well, that teach well, that taught me this truth. Peace, love, and salutation to the Bayafta Wadah, which is the host of David, which is the elect. Shalom. Is Shalom to his sincere Akim and sincere Akwaf that follow the line wherever it goes. Shalom. This is your brother Yanaga from the Providence, Rhode Island camp, coming back to you with a video, okay, news and article, okay, linking it up with the prophecies, right? And amen, all hell is breaking loose, man. Breaking news, right? And before we get into it real quick, okay, we're just gonna play this here real quick. You already know. Okay, YouTube disclaimer. All right, let's get it. It says YouTube disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Fair use.
Developing news coming out that one city in California is currently in a state of emergency as the FBI is investigating an entire city shutdown. We're hearing, they're even saying right now, you don't have to pay your bills in the city because right now nothing is operating. 911 cannot be reached. Systems have been shut down. The city is in a state of emergency. And like I said, FBI, DHS, CISA are investigating yet another cyber attack that has taken place on U.S. soil. Now, this comes as we're also hearing about more cyber attacks littering the United States. We're hearing that ports are being hit, in addition to what we've been hearing about water systems. And again, we do not have the identity of who is behind these, but there's a lot of speculation that this is Iran. Let me know your thoughts, and let's go ahead and take a look at the latest headlines so that way you can see it for yourself. Coming out in the last 24 hours, chaos in Suisun City declares state of emergency after hackers cripple 911 systems. Suisun City declares a state of emergency after cyber attacks. The North Bay city says a malicious software infected its systems on Friday morning, impacting public safety and other city services as well. Now, as I mentioned, this comes as, take a look in the last 48 hours. We've also been hearing North Carolina ports. They have confirmed cyber attacks are disrupting their operations. We're seeing a variety of cyber attacks hitting across the United States. And this comes as I've been sharing with you the updates on U.S. water systems in 12 states targeted in a wave of cyber attacks. And again, not full confirmation yet on who is behind these attacks, but Iran likely behind the cyber attacks on the U.S. water systems. Sources say malicious cyber actors have attacked municipal water systems in at least 7 states. It has now gone up to 12. We've received confirmation on some of these states, and those include Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, South Dakota, Georgia, California, New Jersey, Oregon. These are just some of the states that have come out and announced, yes, we are the ones that have been hit. And also, we've heard warnings directly from the IRGC regarding our power grids in the United States. They've warned Donald Trump that if you conduct a massive attack against the energy in Iran, we will hit not only U.S. military bases in the region, but will also come after the homeland. And I also shared with you in the last roughly 48, 72 hours, we also heard from Iran in an announcement Friday. They had said that they're also planning to develop missiles that can reach all the way across the world and hit U.S. soil. They said that this is something that they would like to do because it's time for Americans to feel what it's like to be hit with missiles on U.S. soil.
Yeah, you hear that? You hear that, man? Okay. So, hey, man. Hey, this place about to go belly up, man. This place is about to go belly up, man. We're here, man. Okay? We're here, man. All right? Hey, man, that's crazy. But this, he said, that, they're going to create a missile that's going to be able to reach over here on the soils and hit the soils of America because they want America to feel what it feels like to be hit with missiles, man. All right? So, again, man, hey, we're here, man. All right, we're here. The time is coming where, hey, man, the Lord is on his way, man. All right? The Lord is on his way. Let me continue.
So I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. And as you guys know here on the channel, I cite all the sources. So if you'd like to read any of these articles for yourself on the attacks on security systems, water systems, power grids, ports, they're all going to be hyperlinked in the description. I cite all.
So you hear that, man? Okay. They're going to shut this shit down, man. They're going to shut this shit down, man. The light is about to go out, man. All right? The light is about to go out, man. They're going to shut this shit down, man. All right? You're seeing the rise of gas prices, right? The rise of groceries, the rise of everything is going up, man. All right? Chaos is about to ensue, man. Chaos is about to take its toll here, man. All right? So, let me grab this here real quick because I did right. This is from the Google AI overview. It says on August 8, 2026, the Suisun City Council declared a state of emergency after a major cyber attack compromised its information technology network. The incident severely disrupted critical public safety operations, including 911 routing and local police and fire dispatch line, man. All right. So, hey, man, the time is going to come where you're not going to be able to call 911 or any fire dispatch, man. Okay? People are going to take their matters into their own hands. Matter of fact, let's grab that scripture, man. Let's grab that scripture because it's here, man. Anarchy, right? Chaos, perilous times, man. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 14, and it reads, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For they shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor prince. Excuse me. And the course of their action shall stand in their power, man. People are going to take matters into their own hands, man. Okay? People are going to take matters into their own hands. People are not going to go to your local governors and presidents and senators for, advice or what to do. Okay? They're not going to do that, man. Okay? They're going to take matters into their own hands and, run up in people's house and start taking their goods, man. Because as it says right here, it says, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You're going to have block points, checkpoints, choke points, right? You're going to have all different types of blockade, right? All throughout the state, right? The state and it's the city, man. Okay? But a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. All right. So men is gonna be afraid, man. Right? Hey, man. It's gonna have all different types of chaos breaking out, man. All right. And this is where we're coming to, man. We're coming to the end of an age. Okay, the end of a rulership, the end of Esau's Edom hegemony, man. All right. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his house. Sorry, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of break-ins, right? You're gonna have a lot of you know, burglary, right? Shit, man, shit's about to pop off, man. All right, so let's go.
All of the sources, like a book report, linked down below with hyperlinks so you can click them, read them for yourself, see the dates, the sources, know and rest assured this is the latest information. Try to have the highest level of transparency and accountability here on the channel so that way you can know this is the latest information. And today it is August 9th, 2026. It's currently 6:04 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Houston, Texas. Now, if you appreciate that, do me a favor before we dive into the details. Take a second, hit that thumbs up like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. I see we got almost about 3. In addition to that, if this is your first time, and I see we've got a lot of updates. I'm going to be sharing with you the latest coming out as we're hearing Suisun City in California has been hit, and we're hearing that they are trying to investigate what's going on, how this took place. They're even saying right now, any city bills, you cannot pay it. They're not going to charge you late fees. They shut down your ability to pay your bills in Suisun City. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest, though, so that way you can see it for yourself. 1 second here, pull this on the screen. There you go. Suisun City declares a state of emergency after a cyber attack has hit. Now, the North Bay City says a malicious software infected its systems on Friday morning, impacting public safety and other city services as well. Now, Suisun City has shut down its computer networks and declared a state of emergency after a cyber security attack impacted services like police and fire dispatch in the community. So this is not just 911. We're hearing all city services, their entire systems have been impacted by this attack, shutting down all city services. The city said the malicious software infected information technology systems around 5:45 a.m. on Friday morning. The attack hit critical public safety operations, including 911 routing, police and fire dispatch, records, and city services, according to a statement on the city's website. Suisun City Police dispatchers began taking calls through the
Okay, so, amen. Let's grab a couple scriptures real quick. Salakia. Let me grab this here real quick. What's that? Salakia. Daniel 12. Let's get that. Daniel 12 and 1. It says Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, man. Okay, so even Michael the archangel is going to have to come down and stand for the children of Israel, man, because there's going to be a time like none other on the face of the planet Earth, man. All right, let's get that in Matthew 24, right? Let's grab this here real quick, say Matthew 24 and 12, and then we're going to jump down. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Okay, so this is what's going to happen, man. Okay, because iniquity is abounding, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Okay, people are not going to care about people. You know, it's going to be a total disregard for human life, man. Okay, there's going to be so much death all throughout the four corners of America, man. This place is going to be like just a tomb, man. Okay, a tomb for just dead bodies, man. Okay, jumping down, verse 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall it be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, man. All right, so Hey man, we're coming into some serious times. Okay, I just want to just cover this here real quick. Okay, linking it to prophecy, right? Measuring the time diligently in itself. Okay, as the scripture have said, and just also be occupied in prophecy, man. I'm gonna put this the link in the description box so y'all brothers and Akiyama Akwaf, could check it out real quick. Okay, as is written here, breaking news, right? U.S. city shut down, FBI investigate new attack, state of emergency in Suisun City. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Bashim Rakakodash, Shalom to the elect, Shalom.